Has anyone seen anything on? Sorry, I was just making sure. WuKong Black Myth.
I literally seen that last night.
So
no, please
tell
me.
it's. I don't want to fall into the
Spoil
trap
it,
of
though.
calling it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another freaking podcast. We are here live.
We are live.
Pretty live.
We are joined by Dr. Speed.
Ew.
Was it a
Yeah.
camera?
Yeah, it's a camera that I use for paintballing.
Nice.
I used it ages because I realised I thought I lost it, but then
It's not a wireless charger, is it?
then Lee told me it was here.
Okay.
So no, unfortunately,
Throwback.
yeah. It'd be great if it were that.
I
I
think
thought it was a
we're.
laser.
I think we're jumping right into Gav's bag.
I mean,
Oh,
I
really?
don't know
Jumping
what's in
straight
my
into
bag.
that?
I believe so.
I mean, are we not doing how the weeks have gone on our
we can
What
do a
have
little
you been
catch
doing
up.
in your
it's up
week?
to you.
Make them short.
Yeah, keep them brief.
See, go for it then. You shoot.
What have I been doing in my week?
Start with you.
Oh, that's cool.
Sounds amazing.
I mean, I've played a bit of Destiny.
Shock and horror.
Really?
Builds are good in Destiny at the moment.
Oh.
Lee needs to buy it because builds are amazing. So me and Stucky have been farming stuff.
I heard Lee
from
likes
builds.
building.
Yeah,
I do.
Allegedly.
OP builds.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we've been phoning each other
Yeah.
and comparing builds.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Why? What
Um,
did you change?
So they've introduced an exotic class item. So if you're a hunter, that would be an exotic cloak.
Ooh.
Now, the exotic cloak rolls with 2 perks from other exotics. So it combines 2 exotics.
Wait,
Combines them
repeat?
both.
So do you know how you've got the... What's that helmet that you've got? The Celestial Nighthawk.
Yeah.
There's a cloak that will have the intrinsic perk from the Celestial Nighthawk and an intrinsic perk from another exotic. And you can have it on and it'll give you benefits from both exotics.
What? So it doesn't have a. It doesn't
So-
take some points off.
yeah,
It
so-
just
so
gives you
basic-
a total of both.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
it almost combines 2 exotics.
Isn't that like OP then or something?
This is why
I was-
it opens up a lot more build crafting
Oh, okay.
options.
What
Basically.
does that reflect on your stats?
I was
Are
gonna
we
say, 'cause that
now
looks like
over
it's gonna go
100s
way
now,
top.
or
Yeah.
No, it just it's not so like
how many? How many?
it's not a
because the cloak
contributor
adds
to the
two-
stat. It's more a contributor to your build. So the Celestial Nighthawk allows you to have, when you have a super, it allows you to have this overpowered single shot.
Yeah.
That's what that does. A different exotic allows you to do something else.
Yes.
So what this is doing is it combines those 2 exotics into one. So now instead of being able to do one thing, you can do both things.
Mental.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also you can farm it because they're random rolls. So you can farm it to get whatever, to try and get the combination that fits your build. Or in my case, a build that I've watched on YouTube, and they said you need to use this, and this is how you use it. So therefore,
Meta.
that's the role I'm trying to get. So it's
Yeah.
the
Is
It's
this
the looter
warlock
shooter
build by any
element of
chance?
it.
Because
What?
I need to upgrade my warlock, so that might be a good.
yeah. So currently,
Way to go.
Stucky's using a warlock.
Hmm.
I'm using a warlock. So on a warlock, it's it's your class item. So
Okay.
the bit that goes around your
Mhm.
yeah. So that's the exotic. So it gives you 2 different perks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
and they're amazing. So now
Yeah, I was curious if it updated the stat sort of thing because cloaks give you +2. No, is it plus? No, sorry, +10
yeah, +10.
or
But
+12.
I
rather.
haven't actually looked at the stat side of it. I've just
Okay.
been like, okay, which one fits what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Right,
To be
right.
fair, but I assume it's just an assumption.
Yeah.
But it's probably tied to some stats, so you can master work it and get your
Get in
+10.
there, yeah.
Did you not also do a bit of Kingdom Come the other day? I think I saw you on it.
I tried
Oh.
and I failed miserably
Okay.
because I was
I
having.
thought
one
you was
of the-
getting into that as well
Yeah,
when I saw it. I was
I-
like, fair play.
I was getting into it, and then I was playing Destiny, and Destiny keeps glitching on me. So I was like, okay, what else can I play? So Stucky went off because to get this class item, it's a 2-man mission.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, how's this getting on? And I was like, oh, try Kingdom Come. So I had to play that. I was like, no, I'm gonna watch Netflix.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And that's how my week has gone. Oh, and I watched a little bit of Gamescom.
Oh,
A
good.
little bit.
I haven't seen any of it yet. I need to look at some of that, but I haven't seen any of it yet. Have you?
I've dabbled.
I haven't watched the
Double?
Gamescom per se. I've just watched the trailers afterwards.
You won't pre-order Kingdom Come on Xbox on the podcast, the collector's edition.
That
not-
does look
Kingdom
tight.
Come
I'm
Two.
not ordering
That
the
looks
collector's
tight.
edition. No.
You won't do it immediately.
How much is it?
It looks
I might-
amazing.
honey,
189.99.
honey,
No,
can I
no,
have
it's-
permission to
it's
spend
mad.
189
Can I have a
pounds?
look at it?
You won't.
It's got Henry Scarlett's
Oh,
on
you get a
pebbles,
model as well.
Hmm.
and it's like that big.
Oh, it
It's
comes in a
dope.
box.
Are you gonna buy it?
a wooden box or something like that.
I
Wooden
mean,
box
it's
with some
not-
cards
Yeah.
and a
It's,
map.
it's,
That looks
it's,
amazing.
it's not like
if you
someone
get, you have to
hasn't
bring
just
it for show and tell.
Unboxing
Jeff,
live.
It's not like someone hasn't just run into a bit of money.
Fell on some money.
Is it November? They said it might be.
It's been pushed back to Feb now.
Oh no!
That's why
Why?
they've released all the gameplay in that currently,
Yeah.
and it looks good.
It looks
man.
amazing.
It
I
does.
remember when they
Looks
first
good.
when they first showed that trailer of Kingdom Come 2 because they held it. They've kept it secret. Yeah, they kept it.
That's a dirty cumin.
They've kept it secret for ages, haven't they? And then they
Yeah.
brought out that massive trailer,
Yeah.
which I thought was amazing.
Was mad as it came out on my birthday, and we were having a meal, and Nath literally stopped everyone so we could watch it.
Here's the thing, guys. Actually, talking about Kingdom Come,
yeah.
I've actually downloaded this
Allegedly.
game. There's a
Allegedly.
game. There's a game on Game Pass currently, similar era, similar style,
Right.
but you can play with your friends. So I
What's it
implore
called?
you. You can have a team of 4 people.
Don't
If it-
threaten me with a good time.
Honestly, I don't remember what it's called, but I installed it last night.
Medieval.
Yeah. Medieval something.
Destiny Dynasty.
Oh no, that's not what I was thinking.
It might be. It's medieval something.
Medieval Dynasty is like it's like a nice game kind of thing, but you build and all that as well, like, and you get your resources and all that kind of thing. But
Yeah,
it's
but you
not
can
like-
do. It looked like Kingdom Come, and I was like,
Yeah, but it won't have the
I'm
sword fighting
sold.
techniques.
yeah, but it's got like bow and arrows and
Yeah,
sword fighting
yeah.
and stuff.
I've looked at it, Medieval Destiny,
Yeah.
and I think it's might be on about
Oh,
that.
did
But
it?
there's a
Yeah.
couple
don't-
other different medieval
I'm not John.
games coming out. There's quite a lot of them. There's
Yeah.
even the other night I saw there's even a medieval zombie game coming out.
No way.
What's the one?
Yeah.
What's the one?
We were keeping this brief.
Yeah.
We're segueing.
Sorry,
What have you been
sorry.
up to?
What have you been up to this week?
I'll try and keep it short. I've been playing on 7 Days to Die.
What's that?
Oh my days, you don't know what that is.
What's that?
Well, basically, it's like it's a zombie game, right? Short, try and be short of it. Zombie game. You collect all your resources and all that, build your base and everything, and every 7 night there's a massive horde.
Oh,
Okay, and you have to try and survive that horde with all your
Whoa.
building and your munitions, your guns, your weapons, and all that.
Crafting and shit.
And you
Is it-
craft all that stuff, or you find it all around houses. And you build any design of
It sounds
defense
great.
of a base defense
Is
that
it
you want.
Is it MMO? Can you play with
Yeah,
friends?
I'm playing it right now on my own server with 3 other people.
this sounds good.
Oh, but it's not on console.
Have you
though.
not seen? Have you not played it?
No.
Have you not?
Mate, God,
Is
I
it on
can't believe
console?
it. It's like mind
Is
blowing
it
here.
on
Like.
console?
Yes, it's on console now.
Is it
It's just
cross-play?
released on 1.0, so it's fully
Is it on
released now.
console?
Is it? Is
Yes,
it,
it's
is
on
it
console. I just said
cross-platform?
that. Yes,
This sounds good.
dude. Wasn't you watching me? Wasn't you watching me the other night? Wasn't you watching it the other night, like? Was you
Huh?
watching it the other
Yeah,
night?
I was.
Yeah,
I thought it was only PC.
Yeah, well, it was on the PC and the server, like, but yeah, it's really good. But you
If
can
it's-
change the days. You can
Yeah.
change, so you can have Horde Night every 10 days or whatever.
Oh,
You can
mate,
change
this
the
sounds
night
great.
down. You can say the day lengths. You can change the zombie capability. You can make them sprint instead of walking.
Oh,
You
not
can
really.
make it run. Yeah, it's made more chaotic that way. You can change pretty much loads of stuff. Looting sequence. How many loot?
What's it
how many
called?
times?
Oh, I really want to go on my phone, but I'm being good.
So you can do it to like you got to search
would.
buildings, and every time you search a building, there's loads of
What's it got?
traps or
7 days to
things
die?
that can happen. Or yeah. Like one time we were searching a house, and it made you jump down into this room. And if you jump down in the room, like literally 4 zombies come out, like this wardrobe and all that, like out of nowhere, and you're trying to survive with loads. You know, and
sounds awesome.
yeah, it's great, mate. It's great. It is a really good game.
It's
How
not-
does it
it's not
play?
Cross-platform.
So as soon as you start as just you're just a naked person.
Oh,
So
a
then-
bit like Rust.
Bit like Rust, bit
yeah.
like Conan, bit like most generally survival games, like. And then you find stone, leaves and whatever, like grass. Then you make your clothing, you make an axe and all that, and then you can start cracking on getting more resources. You can build everything you want, or just find a house and edit that into what you want to build it into.
Yeah.
We used to build like bunker bases.
It's kind of like Vikingish sort of Minecraft. That's it.
I wouldn't say Vikingish. I would say modern
I don't
era
know.
Minecraft.
Is it modern?
Yes, because it's like a Minecraft with blocks.
£11.
But it's a lot more cheaper now. It's been out for years, man.
I'll buy it. You won't.
It's been out
That's
for
what I mean.
years.
I was thinking it was more kind of that kind of Vikingish era sort of.
I
Not
wouldn't
that
say.
era
I wouldn't say.
sort of thing,
Yeah,
but the landscape. Sort
but
of
it's
thing.
taken us for ages just to get
It's a Scandinavian location.
a rifle. Like for instance, a hunting rifle. I've just been able to make a hunting rifle, and there's one shot at a time turn like that. But I made a mod sight and all this and mod silencer. So you build all your parts to make your guns better and all that as well. It's just
It sounds really good.
it is. It's a really good zombie
It's a
survival
decent
game.
game,
I'm
to be fair.
sold,
I've
man.
I've watched them streaming it, and it is quite.
It's miles
it is
long
nice
of a
game.
map. We just built a motorbike so we can drive around and get the stuff that we need.
It's not.
There's a
it's not-
gyrocopter at the end as well
it's
if you get
not
really
cross-
skillful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not cross-platform, unfortunately.
It's not cross-platform. Oh, so you're playing on the console then, or you're playing on the PC then?
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's that, and then I was doing Ark as well. Ark
Survivor.
Survival
That's
Involved,
another game that I think you would be into.
which you saw me playing a bit of that
Dinosaurs.
as well.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs, taming, and all that.
And
like.
I was talking about.
Stucky was proper into that.
Yeah,
That's a nice base builder.
I was saying-
knew you'd be well.
I was playing that, and then a bit of
It's
Valheim.
a
So
Game
that was
Yeah.
my week. I mean, I'm not. I have to switch between games. I can't just play one game a
You've
whole
chosen
week.
very big games to get into. Like, they're like.
I've always played them though. It's just I've
Yeah.
gone back to them now,
Yeah.
and I go between two games, and then I stream another game, and then I stream another game. So it's like
My question to you, even though it's not week related, but have you been on Helldivers at all?
I have now and then, random like though, not as much as I used
They
to.
shot themselves in the foot, didn't they, with
Yep.
the PSN thing? Yeah.
They have, and the fact that they're degrading most of all the guns' abilities.
Really?
And they're also
Yeah,
not, they're
they've
not,
done loads.
They're not opening up to Xbox, I don't think.
Well,
Fuck off.
they've been talking
No,
about
they're
that
not.
for ages, mate. Eventually, I reckon in the time
If
of the future,
anything,
it
that
might
would
do.
revive
Just,
it.
to,
Because
just to get sales again.
That
but
would be the-
I think they've missed the window.
They will have
They
to.
have
though.
missed-
Because
Yeah.
they
There's a
should
big-
have done
there's
it when everyone
the
was
hype.
really excited
Yeah.
about it,
Yeah,
which
I
is
was-
when I was excited about it.
I was thinking about going on it recently, though, to be fair, because they did do a big update on it with some more creatures. Against Tyranids, they have like these big tentacle things that come out the floor now.
There's a
but-
Bethesda game that I saw on that Gamescom thing. Actually, no, it's not a new game, is it? It might be No Man's Sky. They've updated No Man's Sky.
They put a
or-
new,
or
thing on it,
something
yeah.
along those
I need to
lines.
play that game more, man. I started it
I-
a little bit.
The reason
but
I stopped
There's
playing
so
No
much
Man's
DLC.
Sky
Yeah,
is...
yeah.
There's so much.
Should we do No Man's Sky? I'll do No Man's Sky. It's
Okay.
only because like the very first mission,
Well, which
it,
which
That's the
one
thing, I
first?
think I need
So many-
someone
it,
Very good.
it doesn't introduce you into anything. It just throws
Yeah,
you.
it
and
just
you,
throws
yeah,
you.
I didn't like that,
Yeah.
and I just uninstalled.
Yeah, well,
it.
good thing
I
with
just
7
jumped around for a bit.
7
I was like,
days,
Yeah.
you'll always have a little bit of a tutorial in the background, even though you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
So it'll always be something there in the background you can help.
Are you
skip
buying
through
7
it.
days, Jeff? You won't.
I will.
I will.
If you're going to get it on
I'll go to
console, I'm
GTA.
going to have to get it on console then, just so I can play
I'll
with
do it. And
Have
that's,
you sorted your console out? Is the question.
I still got the 360.
I can give,
Yeah,
I'll give him an
I'll-
Xbox
yeah.
One.
No, you don't have to, mate, honestly.
No,
Like, but that's just.
I have like
donate a
4
console.
Xbox Ones.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can have
okay,
it.
I'll have it then.
All right. Yeah, because then we can play this game.
I am the console man.
Yeah, it's got to juggle it between the others and then try and get streaming Twitch over
You
there and
can
all that
stream,
kind
you
of
can
stuff.
stream it on the Xbox.
Yeah, it's just because I've got others I play with online on the PC as well. So I'm juggling between your server and then
Yeah,
his
but
server.
they're not your friends.
No, you can make your own server or you can pay for a server, but it's all down to whoever's got the
Josh,
best connection.
They're not your friends.
Ooh.
I've got the best connection.
So you can start the server, but then you have to sort the settings out and everything. But every time, we only go on if you're started. So if you're paid server, that means anyone can join it at any time, and it's always running.
What if I pay for the server?
If you paid for a server, that
Yeah.
server will always be on, and anyone that
Yeah,
can
it's
join it
12
anytime they
quid or
want.
something.
So if you're working, he wants to go on it, he can go on it and play.
Ah.
But that means the days will carry on over. So when you get back on, it'll probably be start of day horde night, and you'll be like, shit, I haven't got anything ready though, and it's horde night
Yeah.
already. Like, and he's already, well, I've got everything ready.
Yeah.
So
The
it can
thing
mess
with-
you up sometimes, unless he's prepared to build everything up for you.
Jeff.
The thing with the
Pod-
Xbox servers,
Kitty. Yeah, go on.
the thing with the Xbox servers or creating a server. Remember when I tried to join you on
Yeah, that was
Space Engineers?
that was Switch though. That was joint. What do you call it now? Crossover. That was that one.
Cross-platform.
Cross-platform.
It
We were trying to do
was-
cross-platform, then, weren't we?
We
Where's
managed
this?
to. We did the cross-platform
But it
part,
had to be
but there
official.
But to be on your server, I had to download a server-based thing that was like 12
That's
quid a
it.
month or something, which you might have to do.
Yeah.
Why is everyone assuming I'm going to be
What?
paying for this?
You talking the big gigs, mate?
You get paid the most money.
Yes.
Look on your head again.
Hang on, Lee.
Clip that.
Look behind you. Look behind you.
Lee,
Lee,
don't-
look
Save.
Lee,
Lee,
look,
don't celebrate like you saved it.
Lee, Lee, look behind you.
What?
Happened at the same time.
Oh, that,
Do you not realise that happened? No.
It's just
I
then.
didn't realise that
It's
happened
just then
either.
he realised.
That's why I said it. That's why
At
I
the
said
same
clip.
time.
You said it, and it dropped on your head at the exact same time.
And then
I
you was
said
going,
clip
yeah.
that.
Lee, fuck off. There's a ghost in this room, mate.
So what was your week then, Jeff?
damn.
So I've had a strange. I've got a strange week. So
Okay.
I sold my
Please do
car
tell.
on Monday.
Ooh,
Should we
big
have a moment?
money.
Should we have a moment
There
of silence?
there
for
probably
that
should be a
one?
moment of silence. Yeah.
Oh.
I know. I will miss that car.
Not as much as I will. But anyway, yeah, I decided to sell the car. I made money on it, so I can't really be angry. I'm doing adult things.
True.
I then made my week worse
Adult things.
by getting stung by a wasp,
Oh.
and it itches, and I want to itch it so bad.
It's also an adult thing.
That's adult things. I killed it then. Manly adult things.
Adult
Mate,
thing.
the
Yeah.
last-
Yeah.
I've been driving.
Humanely.
I've been driving a van all week. Manly
Ooh,
things.
check you out. Van.
Adult things.
What type of van?
Unfortunately, terrible one.
Occasionally an E60.
Renault.
Nice.
Renault.
It's worse. It's a Vauxhall.
Hang on,
Co-
wait, wait, wait. You ruined that because we were going to guess what it was.
Oh, it was not really. No, it's fine.
It's a Vauxhall something.
It's a Vauxhall.
Yeah.
It's a Vauxhall combo,
Yeah.
but it's not because the key is a different car.
Oh, is it the same as a Bipper? Is it a Peugeot key?
It's worse than that.
Citroen.
Worse than that.
Oh,
It's
it
from
is.
the company where I work. Their origin company.
I don't know what the original.
The turncoat of
Italian?
World War II is Italy.
It's Italy. I was going to say because it's
Originally, it's a Fiat.
Yeah, Italy.
Oh, is
yeah.
it
yeah, because
Doblo?
you went. Yeah, because
Yes.
you went.
Colours.
Nath,
The colours
well,
as
because
well.
Nath went to Italy, didn't
And
he?
it
To the
looks
company.
awful.
Yeah.
company
It's
thing.
Yeah.
fucking trash.
Wait,
So
what is
it's-
it? What is it? I missed.
Small
So-
little duddy van.
It's a Vauxhall combo
All
or
right,
combi.
yeah.
Anyway, it's got no go. So when you pull out on any junction, you make sure
Yeah.
you got about 2 days distance.
Yeah.
Then the tiny little turbo kicks in for about a second. It goes and gives you about like a 1 second window of power. And then if you have to brake, there's nothing.
And then
Half-
everything.
and then everything. So it looks like you can't drive.
So
You look like a learner drive
So
wherever
what-
you go.
is that because as well when you're driving you're like this? Like, do you not see me? Do you not see me? I'm
Yeah.
driving.
I got a paper mache head on top of my head.
You feel like one of the horses. Like, covering your
Jeff's
eyes.
just like,
Don't look at me.
stopping. Stopping!
I'm surprised I've not hit or done something or been hit.
I know what that's like because in the Volkswagen camper as well. I've had to.
Yeah,
You had to brake like a mile back, like just slow.
Yeah.
put a bag out the window.
Quick parachute.
Oh, God.
No, it's been an interesting week. I'm sad but also happy. So I've decided to be a
Good,
big daddy
good.
like Big Daddy CeeLo, and I'm going for a 5 Series boy. I'm viewing some cars this weekend.
5 Series Sundays.
And yeah. So it means I will get a tow bar and I can buy a drift car and not put that on the road. And I can tow it to track and have great times and teach my friends how to skid.
Here's
I was
what's funny.
I was about to
good.
say actually, Jeff, you should record yourself doing this sort of thing as an introduction to your.
Yeah, I should have recorded. I should have
Here's
filmed
idea.
me saying my car's
Here's what's
crying.
I still think you look. I still think you looked dope in that Pathfinder though.
Jeff
Yeah,
was
that-
looking at another S14 with the same wheels as the one that he just sold. But it's in Scotland.
And it's got a BMW V8 in it, and it's
It's
cheap.
drift ready.
We're in Scotland, Paul.
It's I know it's for Isle of Skye.
Oh,
Aye, it's weird.
Hey,
NC500.
how far is
That's
that?
too good. Are
Very
you sure
far.
you're not having Scottish in you, mate?
Jeff,
About an hour.
About an hour.
we'll sort that manifold out, stick a tow bar on the Big Daddy 5D,
Ooh,
and then
you won't fucking put a tow bar on the 5D.
you won't pick up a drift car from Scotland.
You would.
Just watch me.
Or in Scotland. You winner.
Honey,
You win there.
So was
Got an idiot.
you missed that.
there any games in that week as well?
Road trip to Scotland.
I've also been playing video games.
Nice.
I've done a bit more X-Defiant when I'm not banned.
Extra
Yeah.
fire.
When he's not banned, yes.
I keep getting
Don't
banned.
think I've played that one yet.
I keep getting banned.
Why?
People say I'm too good.
Nice.
Could I have the cola, please?
My cola. You're welcome.
Yeah. Is
Mine.
it zero sugar
It is.
cola?
It's Max's cola.
Yeah, but it's zero
What
sugar
type
cola.
of rum
How
we're
dare you
drinking?
say
I'm
Max's
assuming it's
Cola.
rum, yeah?
Ooh.
So yeah, I've been playing a bit of video
Sailor
games.
Jerry's.
Oh, I downloaded Forza
Spiced.
Motorsport again.
Yeah.
So the new Forza Motorsport.
Where did I see you playing that?
And
I've seen you playing
yeah,
that.
Wednesday or Thursday. Anyway, it turns out I still hate it.
Yeah.
Not as much as Need for Speed, but
I
close.
think you made jingles go on it as well.
Did I?
Yeah.
I miss the old Need for Speed.
So yes,
Most
Um,
Wanted was my favourite.
Nah, way before that. To
I
the point where
will.
you
I'll pass the bat
No,
on to
mate,
Lee.
Most
That's
Wanted's
pretty much all
like
my week's
that.
been.
Yeah, I know, but I loved it like ages ago. Like I think it was the first or second one, like
Underground
Need for
1 and
Speed. It
2.
was just great. Underground. Oh, it's just amazing. Just doing that drag race all the time.
I might make the Need for Speed Most Wanted E46 as drift car.
Do it.
You won't.
Jev is not allowed to answer any fucking questions related
Is it what I
to
think?
that.
Is it what I think
So
it
I
is?
You're probably
think it's-
giving, you're probably giving it away now.
Yeah.
What's
No,
your
no, no.
what?
He would have picked up the bag and realised what it is.
Well, we only got one person now. So it's Lee. What have you done this weekend? Yeah, and then we'll move on to that.
This week, I'm finally back to work.
Hey! And
Hey.
money.
Works tight.
Fuck!
Need that money.
But,
When's your next holiday?
Back at work, but I hate it.
I was hoping.
He's been working hard on that pole.
Yeah.
I was hoping to go back up to Scotland at the end of the month, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
not going to happen.
Oh, mate.
In AI.
Someday.
There you go now.
Someday. You will, mate. Don't worry about it. Someday you will.
But other than that, I've been.
Just work hard.
Speed's talking like he hasn't been to Scotland since he moved to England.
No, you just saying he. What are you on about? You just saying he wanted to go now, and I said someday you will. Just like you said, as you're working,
I'm from Kidderminster, mate.
talking like you've never been there. Bloody hell,
No,
man.
it's when that's when you're like,
Kiss
yeah,
the
one day, mate. One day you'll see Scotland again.
No, I said one day you'll get back to Scotland again.
You're from Kidderminster or Star of the Port?
I'm from Kidderminster and I fish in Stourport Pond.
Anyway, so we're back to work. Games wise,
Games wise, I ain't been playing much to be fair.
Timestamps.
I've been working on the shit.
Yeah.
So
working
Nice.
on pod things.
on pod things,
Clips, videos.
That's good.
clip stuff.
Oh, you
editing,
tried a
graphic
GM
stuff.
the other day.
Yes.
It's
I did do
basically
some Destiny
it is
input.
it. Yeah, there's a reason we couldn't get far.
Why?
It's the hardest GM that
Is
they've
it?
ever released. Yeah.
He's like, would you like to try the hardest game?
Hardest
Really?
setting.
This week's one is pretty user friendly.
Who was all the two guys, by the way?
What are the two guys?
Were they like new people? Well, I've never
Oh
been
no,
there
that
part
was
with them.
when we did the raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not new. They're sort of newish, but they can only get on the weekend.
Hmm.
Lee tried a different raid the other day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we need to get you back raiding.
I've removed
you
Destiny from my hard
enjoyed-
drive. For Forza.
Sorry, I was about to laugh there.
For a
Yeah.
worse-
Download it again, you won't.
All right, put it back on.
Done and done.
Get back to your senses and put it back on. And we'll get you
Right from the
raiding.
beginning.
Right, should we? Is that everything we need to
Yeah.
say?
Yeah.
I'd like to mention. I think it should probably be the title of the
Say
of the pod as well.
There you go.
Wife's back.
Because has anyone seen anything on? So I was just making sure to message WuKong Black Myth.
I literally seen that last night.
So
No, please,
I am
please tell me.
it's. I'm not gonna. I don't want to fall into the
Spoil
trap
it,
of
though.
calling it a Souls like. So Dark Souls.
Right.
Yeah.
So
It's-
an Elden Ring, but it's very similar.
Let's have a look. What's it called?
WuKong Black Myth.
WuKong.
Or Black Myth
Is it a
WuKong.
bit?
Yeah. Well,
is it a bit
yeah.
like what's the other game that I
Not
really
quite sure
want
which
to
way.
play? That's not Soulsly, but you liked it when we watched.
I would say it's very Souls, but very
It's-
Assassin's Creed-ish.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
is this the one with the monkey?
So the
type
main
guy?
character is it's Chinese law. It's Chinese law, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Chinese
So
law,
basically,
yeah.
the main character is a monkey with a pole arm, So you
Yes.
just basically a
Monkey
stick.
King, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
And you basically fight. It's a boss rush game.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And it is very Souls-like in my eyes. Very Elden Ring.
yeah.
You got free roam. Apparently, it's a lot smaller, but there's a lot of hidden areas you
Yeah.
can't get to. So I watched a clip earlier, a guy hitting a rock randomly with a certain attack, and it opened the rock in half, and you can go into another map.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a
yeah.
win.
And he found a treasure.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, so like, it's very good. Everyone is currently on everyone's lips because it's like the
It's
is
overwhelmingly
yeah.
positive at the moment.
Is it like a Soulsborne? Is it like a Souls-like game? And the way I look at it is, it does to me. It looks like it. So it's a boss game. It's
So you go into like different portals and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like a bit Nightingale then in a way when you go in
You
different
go-
realms.
sort of like that. Yeah, but
Mm.
it's more the same map. So you're not like sort of going into different areas or anything like that or biomes.
Right.
But you go and like you smash a mountain, it might open for you. You go inside the mountain, and there's a whole
Yeah.
new map inside there.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be massive, but it'd be good. And then
So sort of like puzzle slash.
yeah, it's very again. I will keep saying it. I don't want to call it, but it is. It looks like it.
Because if they're using the myth, isn't it? Because isn't like he's like a really old warrior in it that's
Yeah.
like hidden in the mountain.
Yeah,
And he doesn't he get released when
Yeah.
shit goes wrong.
What's really cool, right? I learned this as well from the gameplay. Is each boss you beat, and you
Yeah.
think, damn, that guy's got a really cool move. Each time you beat a boss, you learn their moves,
That's good.
which you can use on the next. So one of the moves is to slow time.
Mm.
Yeah.
So say you kill this, you can go to any bosses at any point,
Yeah.
and there's chapters. I think there's
Bit like
four-
Power
That's,
World.
that's good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
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 Well, it's again Elden Ring. You can do it in any order, but you could get it in wrong order. So
Yeah.
you could turn it to a point where it's too hard for you. But you go to a different boss, you can do it. There's like a canon way to do it, but you can kind of go anywhere you want.
Yeah, of course.
But what's good is this one is you can go anywhere you want and find these different. But you're in chapters, so it gets harder the further it goes on.
Yeah.
But you've learned more, so you got better.
Mhm.
So it's sort of like natural progression. There's no difficulty level like Elden Ring
Mhm.
and Souls games, which is why I mentioned it. But everyone's saying about how either it's really hard or it's really good and they like it. But what's cool is like say you beat one boss, you might learn slow time. So you go into the next boss and you might think, he's got an opening there, slow time, and you smack him and hit him loads of times, and you can get spells where like your staff will get longer, or it'll hit fire,
yeah.
or it'll
It's like
or it'll you run out
various
of willy.
builds
Rev.
Yeah, because
Or you can do lightning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's really good.
or multiple.
Sounds like something that ends with life.
the mythology of it as well. Like I think is that the staff is actually a thing as well, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
it's its own entity. That's the
Yeah.
word I'm trying to. Sorry.
It's
Isn't
like
it something like
and it
after
ch-
you
chose to
kill
join
that,
him?
that certain entity or whatever,
It was always their soul or spirit.
absorbs the soul, and then
yeah.
next time you
Absorb it,
fight
and
the
then
next
you
one,
get this.
it comes as that.
And the
Does it
pole
sound
arm
like
gets
that,
bigger and bigger as well.
Wasn't there
Yeah.
like a TV program called Monkey?
Yeah,
It might have been, yeah.
Are you on about the
Oh, like
film?
the Monkey King. Oh, the film. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
it's the animation one.
With
Oh,
Jet Li.
Netflix.
Monkey-
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's-
is it similar to that?
similar.
Like,
Yeah, I think.
Yes, sorry.
genuinely-
There's a Jet Li and there's an animation one as well.
Yeah.
Like that's been done on Netflix.
Yeah.
I think
I would
It's really
love
good.
to suggest anyone play it.
Okay.
It does look good.
Is it
I've
on
seen it.
Xbox or is it?
Yeah.
Or-
it's on
When's
all
it out?
platforms.
Is it
I'm not quite
out
sure.
now?
It's
Yeah.
out, yeah,
Oh, well, I
it's
just looked
out.
on there and it
It's
said
out.
there's the ending, and I'm like, oh, don't look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's gonna
So it
be.
must be.
It's gonna be the next GDQ, which is games done quick. It's gonna
Yeah.
be the next speedrunning game.
Fair.
Mm.
I'm saying it now.
Yeah,
It's gonna be the next
After
thing.
fucking Mark
See how long
Briggs
quickly they
and
can do it.
007.
Until someone finds a bug and they've done it in 1 minute.
Should we play 007 actually? I would
What?
love to play.
Oh, it's a
that
speed runner.
It's
Yeah,
on,
try a speed
yeah,
run.
it's
They
on-
remastered
it's
on
on
Xbox.
Game Pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. That's
Yeah, but the thing is with the
Yeah.
speedrunning thing, they don't just battle out properly. They use tricks and tips
Yeah,
and tricks, don't
yeah.
they? They jump,
There's-
skip things, and
So
then
there's
it's
there's
like,
games with the speed run. There's either any percent, so it means you can do it by any chance, or like it's basically you don't have to 100% the game. You get there as quickly as possible.
yeah,
Or
exactly.
and there's no glitch runs, and there's other ones. Because there's ones that I ain't be funny. I've played. I know of glitches on Halo Reach and things like that, where you jump on like the Hornet, and it just like teleports you to the next
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah.
game. And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, sound.
Yeah, because I swear there was a little clip that I saw that someone completed the whole of Fallout in like
Yeah, you can
30
do-
minutes or
yeah.
something, or something stupid like that.
Elden
Or was it
Ring's
less than
funny
that?
because you can get out the map, and if you use certain attacks, it teleports you to like the end boss,
Oh,
and then
man.
you can
Fucking hell.
you can just keep if you keep doing it, you go through to like the credits.
Ah,
And it's just
What
like, it's just like-
has ruined it? Oh,
yeah.
man.
If you watch the game, like if you watch
There's one on
like,
Skyrim as well.
yeah,
So there
it's
is.
it's mad.
Yeah.
It's
Chain
madness.
Together has one as well.
Yeah,
While you do the climbing, you find 10 wings or something.
I remember that game you telling me about getting
Yeah.
chained together.
And
Yeah.
sings.
Yeah, you find these 10 wings,
And
and
I
then it
love-
gives you.
Oh, tell you what, when I'm walking
Yeah.
around and I'm exploring, 10 wings is tight.
Yeah, 10 wings and an arrow.
Just all wings.
But they're literally now able to just jump up everything because they have wings on
Yeah,
the back
yeah,
and
of
just
course.
speed run it.
What's the,
It's easy then,
What is
wasn't
the
it?
point then?
Yeah,
Are
you
they
just spoil
hot
it.
wings or are they just regular?
Regular.
Oh, for hot wings.
Yeah, so in Mafia 2, at one stage, I kept falling out of the map.
Mafia 2 is great.
Mafia 2, it's not as good as Mafia 1, and it's
Ah.
very glitchy.
It's a shame you
No,
get away from Mafia.
I think the other way around. I think Mafia 2 is good, but Mafia 3, I loved it, but I thought Mafia 2 still had some. they didn't bring all the stuff that you could do in Mafia 2 and Mafia 3.
I love
Mafia
3.
3 is the best.
Do you remember watching 3 at EGX?
Yes, that was good actually. That was really good. when we
Mafia
watched it
3 is
on
my
there.
favourite.
Yeah, but you couldn't open the boot or you couldn't repair your car or anything like in Mafia 3, where you could in Mafia
You had
2.
a big Bowie knife.
Yeah, true. It was really good. And the biome and all that, like, was
Oh,
great.
mate, no, Mafia, literally, like, I'm going to take you away because I've been excited about Mafia and I missed last week. So I completed Mafia 1 a little while ago.
My turn.
And then I completed, like, Mafia 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Mafia 2, there's a bit where you're the guy who kills the guy in Mafia 1, and it's fucking amazing.
Right.
That was great. Yeah,
Because I
there
never
was
played
that-
Mafia 1. I've only played
Mate,
Mafia 2.
It's currently £8 for three of the games.
I still remember the
Remastered.
bit. I think the best bit in Mafia 2 is when you get the to use that MG42 in the window. I thought that was amazing. I was like, yes.
Mate, Mafia 1 is so good.
I was going to download the definitive edition now.
Yeah,
It's
that's
on
what I've
Game
got.
Pass.
That's what I've
On
got.
Game Pass.
I was on Game Pass now.
Yeah.
It's free.
Mate, honestly, play Mafia 1 and come back here and...
I don't know.
tell the world
I
that
really like Mafia 2. Mafia 2 is good. Even
No,
because you have to go in
I
prison,
like
wasn't
Mafia
it, as
2.
well?
Yeah,
The prison
I
bit
like
was great.
Mafia 2. But the problem is, what I found weird was, like, for me, the story of Mafia 1 was more captivating than the
Right.
story of Mafia 2.
Okay.
Mafia 2 was
Question.
great, yeah.
Do you think that's because you played that one first?
Yeah.
No, because ages ago, back
This
in
is a
my
good
day,
question.
Oh, back in your day?
I think I
Yeah.
played Mafia 2 before Mafia 1,
Was it still black and white?
Right.
but, like, it didn't capture me.
Did
But
you
then,
fall off your dinosaur?
Yeah, but then replay...
I get.
We're the same age, so it's even funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, carry on.
That joke was so funny. Last time I heard it, I fell off my dinosaur. But yeah, this time round, this playthrough, I done them in order.
Yeah.
And generally, Mafia 1 is amazing. But the problem is they changed controls in between the two games, which initially kind of made it odd because I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm used to this. This is great. And then I went to the other. I was like, oh, I got to learn how to play this again.
my controls?
Yeah.
Quality wise, with the Mafia 1, what would you reckon?
Honestly, play the... so the
Because I really like the graphics and the style of
Mafia-
Mafia 2.
Yeah, so this is
still
the other
today.
problem that I had with Mafia 2. Mafia 1, no glitches. Mafia 2, graphical glitches
Ooh.
everywhere.
Question.
Really?
Do you think
Yeah.
they tried a lot harder
really
on
have
one
any
because
issues
it was
with that.
older, so it became better, and then 2 they sort of just skimmed over?
Yeah, like it was weird. So like on Mafia 2, you could be driving around and then the screen would like flicker, or like you could hit a wall, like you could be too close to a wall and it'd do like something weird. Granted, it was like intermittently, but it kind of made me think about
Yeah.
Mafia 1 more. I was like, oh, that's a more balanced
Well,
game.
don't forget as well though. Back in the day, like when they was making games, it was properly made to the point like it was working.
Yeah, so,
we always
so,
come back to this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
to the point where it was working fantastic and no
Yeah.
issues whatsoever.
like the first playthrough, it was fine, but
Yeah.
this playthrough around, because I'm doing it in order, it just felt a bit,
yeah.
you know.
I know what you mean there about choosing what you said then about because it's the first game you played. Because I played Fallout 3 and I think that still to me is the best one. I really enjoyed it, and I think I find it hard for the others to be
That's
better
your
than that.
introduction.
I'm exactly the same because my entry point was Vegas,
Yeah.
New Vegas. So
And Vegas
in
is
my
really
head,
good.
I went back, and luckily it was just when it came out, so I went back
Yeah.
to Fallout 3 and still really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
my issue was you couldn't aim down sights.
Yeah, no, you couldn't. I know.
Yeah,
I
there's
know.
always like these little things
Yeah.
that they've changed throughout.
So
and
like
they're
it was
like-
nice. Like I say,
yeah.
your entry point is always where you will have that nostalgic hit.
Yeah,
of-
so
Yeah.
my entry point, what has always been Mafia 2, and I've always gone back to play Mafia 1.
yeah.
Whereas, and again, this was like
But you enjoyed
you know,
the
10,
definitive one.
15 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas now I've thought I'll play them in order, and I did really like the fact that there's, at the end of Mafia 1, you get killed. These guys just pull up and they kill you.
Yeah.
And like in Mafia 2, at some point, you have this car, which was in Mafia 1. And they're like, oh yeah, this guy gave us this car, we got this job. And you literally drive there, and it's a similar scene, and you're the one who shoots the guy. And I was kind of like, oh, that's crazy. That's really good, that connection. Whereas, again, for Mafia 3, you don't actually... It takes away that continuity of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think
fun.
with Mafia 3,
yeah.
they did a lot of gameplay in that and map-wise, but they kind of took some things out of Mafia 2, which I really liked, and they didn't carry it on.
What I liked about that, the whole bleed out and change it slightly, is that because it gets towards the era where the Mafia sort of aren't as dominant as they used to be.
Yes,
which is why you see a lot of the rise of, like, in the Bayou as well, the black sort of
different
families coming up.
gangs,
The Haitians and everything. What's really cool is that the fact you've got all these 3 games, and then the next one is Old Country, so it's Sicily.
It's a prequel.
So it's before 1.
Yeah.
So it's showing the families moving to America.
Yeah.
That trailer's amazing.
Yeah.
That trailer was amazing. Like,
2K games.
Yeah. The good thing as well with like Mafia 3, what I liked is the different factions, but I also like that the map.
Yeah, it was good about that.
I think the map is the same as Mafia 2, or there's like the scrapyard and stuff, and you can see they're like, oh, this is that. Yeah.
So what are you saying? They kept certain parts in there, and they just done the map over it.
Yeah, they've kept certain
They expanded
parts
it. They expanded
the map.
it.
But like,
Well, it's
I
not
think-
exactly the same city though, is it? It's not. It's a complete different.
I'm
Like
not sure.
downtown.
It's not. It's wasn't Chicago? Was it Chicago? Mafia 2?
I remember. I'm gonna play through Mafia 3, and I will confirm this. but
Yeah, I
I
would.
I feel
can't
like the
remember now.
scrapyard. There's a bit with the scrapyard in Mafia 3,
that you think is
which
similar.
is
pretty much.
similar to the scrapyard in.
Even
Mafia
though we're
2.
just saying about the orders of games, though, I have got to admit, though, I have been playing that Fallout London. and oh my god!
Oh, give it to us. Tell us
It's a
if
mod, and it's not a secret, but it's beaten 4. I would say.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm still getting through the start of it, but everything I look at is amazing, and I think it's probably because of the fact that it's in England
fans
Yeah.
have
and the
made it.
fans have made
It's,
it.
yeah, I was gonna say
Have you
it's
got
like
the dog
fan-made,
companion,
isn't
which
it?
is now a bulldog?
Yes, it's bulldog. And I forgot. I think it's Butch. I think the name that like it's great. It's a bulldog, and I was like, I love this dog. It's great, but everything in it is London, English, British orientated. There's Sikhs in it. It's great, absolutely amazing, and I've
brilliant.
absolutely loved it. And there's loads of new creatures and all that.
Is
as
there
well.
lots of red telephone boxes everywhere?
Yep.
Brilliant.
Yeah. It's
you
just
Jeff, you won't buy a PC.
you start
Go on,
off.
you won't.
You start off as well in the shard.
You actually.
In the underground of the shard, in the secret society, in the science.
Well,
but
the free.
that's all I know at the moment. So, yeah, I still
I
haven't
won't
done that
buy a
much
PC.
because there's so much
You
stuff
won't buy
on
a
the
PC.
pod. I would say though, it's a massive.
Oh, you
it's a bit
won't.
tricky to get the thing installed. It's a bit tricky to get it all installed.
Yeah, I've
though.
heard there's like a
Yeah,
lot of
it's-
different. Yeah.
They're trying to clean up a bit to make it more
Are we-
easier for everyone.
Are we doing a
Sorry.
live PC purchase? You won't.
You won't.
Bring it back to podcast 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just use throwback.
Yeah. So what is this Fallout London? I know little, so give us a bit of a.
Well, there's not. It says what it says on the tin. You know what I mean? Like
It's
it's
just a reskin.
yeah. It's
isn't it?
literally because for instance, it's a mod makers fans have made it like, and they put this. It's like a whole game
Yeah.
over Fallout 4, right? So they've
like
changed Fallout 4
reskin.
into Fallout London, and they've changed the map, everything, reskinned the whole lot, new enemies, new gangs, new creatures as well. Like
what's-
there's like these massive leeches and and big animals, and it's great.
So what's the who makes Fallout? Who is it?
Bethesda?
What does Bethesda think about this?
They have
Or
not
are they-
commented about it because they
They-
didn't want to do anything about
they've
it.
actually.
They even ignored them as they tried talking to them. Like,
but
about
Todd
it.
Howard commended
Yeah.
them.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they even did a right. We all think this. I thought this as well. They put a massive update on the day they're supposed to release it when they're supposed to release it, and that was the day when it's set when the problem actually happened, like the nuclear blast happened and everything in London. So they ruined that startup date where they planned before with the massive update in Fallout, which is annoying. So that kind of ruined their progress, and they had to stop everything and try and fix it all because of that big update. It just happened to come on the day they're supposed to release it.
Oh.
So it's just,
They try to sabotage it.
Well, because every time they tried, is Falcon? I think it's Falcon or Folon. The group is. Every time they tried talking to Bethesda, they were just ignoring them. They didn't want to talk to them. They didn't want to do anything about it because they knew it was just going to change their whole game, but not literally.
But then also though, the good thing though
separate
that
game.
They haven't tried to stop it, because that's where I was trying to go.
They can't stop it.
Yeah. So have they basically opened up the game to being modded? Is that what they've done?
They've already done it. Back ages ago when you had Fallout 4, I think it didn't have modding option at the start, but they was always doing a modding selection on the side. So that's built in the game already. So when you go on the game, there's actually a mod tab. Click on it, and you click on any mods. So because that's there, everyone's allowed to do whatever mods they want. They can edit it as much as they want.
Yeah.
So by them doing this, they've not made any money off it. They've just made a whole new game.
Cool.
Yeah. They've made a whhole new game out of everything that's in Fallout, and they've just put it out free to the public.
Yeah. So basically, they've used like an in-game system
to
reskin.
Well, you just said before, they've just reskinned the whole thing, changed everything about it.
Same engine, same everything.
They've actually...
Oh, man, that's amazing.
And they've actually used real actors, big actors, voiceovers.
No way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I can't remember now, some of them, like that. Some big voice
actors. They must
actors.
have used it for AI as well.
No, they actually got them in. They got them in
yeah.
and got them to do proper voiceovers and everything. Like, yeah, they said they got more voiceover. They got more vocals, more side missions, more objects than they have actually in Fallout 4 itself.
No way.
Yeah. But I can't remember the famous actors they used. They actually used some proper MPs vocals as well. Yeah.
It's interesting that they allow mods and all that. Thank you that you're back, because I know you'll want to talk about this. But Call of Duty recently, there was a few developers that.
What's that?
A few developers that were wanting to bring back Modern Warfare 2, 2009 edition, the online multiplayer.
Yeah, but isn't that how Titanfall ended up being a thing?
The H2R.
Titanfall was good at the start. I mean, I liked it.
But Titanfall ended up being a thing because I think whoever the main studio was, someone came up with the idea, said, "Look, we could do this," and they're like, "No, we're not.
Let's do it with mechs."
Yeah, and then they just went off on their own and just developed it.
And what's even funnier than that is a snowball effect. Because of Titanfall, Apex was created.
Yeah.
But the
Same universe.
Yeah. And
the thing is, with all the games that come to PC, there is that access to modify.
Yeah,
the game.
Pretty much every game you can have pretty much on PC.
They give you the
mod
asset
it or edit
to allow
it,
you to.
and if they don't allow it, you can still, because you own the game anyways, you can do what you want with it.
What was annoying about the H2M project with Modern Warfare, I think we touched on last week, is they had a sale on Steam or whatever it was to get the remastered Modern Warfare.
Yeah, you had to buy the remastered Modern Warfare because
to get the mods. To
it's
make
built on that engine.
The like you were saying about the PC then, the crazy thing you can do, I could play Call of Duty, but then I can, on PC, I'll go through the files, I can edit all the actual, my health and everything. I can do that myself.
Yeah.
You can't do it on console, but you can do it actually on the PC and edit all that stuff.
The funny thing about this is Activision allowed them, and they knew about the release of this H2M.
Yeah.
And it was obviously remastered, and all the big names coming back from FaZe, all the old school players, and all that. We're all touting it. They weren't sponsored or anything
That's
like that.
the problem, though.
They were all just pushing it. Yeah, it came to light because of that. But what was annoying is this game was on sale, and you had to buy this game. And it's a how old game now? Is it 10 years? The remaster?
Yeah, possibly.
And so basically,
no, 5.
Is it? Oh, it was 8 years, isn't it? 2016. Anyway, so this remastered version was the only way you could get these mods and this game. And what was mad is that you had to pay for the remaster, which was on sale, and then they got a cease and desist letter or email the day of release or the day after release.
No, it was the
day of release.
Yeah. That's because they're charging people.
And you know what was because?
Did they do a Drake?
Was that generally because they were charging people?
Because they were releasing it so close to Black Ops 6.
But at the end of the day, I think the hype train, if you bring out an old COD and everyone's playing it, that will die out pretty quickly, and then you'll move on to the new one. How stupid is that?
Yeah.
And they brought money in. They brought revenue into COD for remasters.
Did they do that to them, though, because they started charging people?
You know what?
It was all free.
Yeah,
all free.
because this mod for London is all free as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
they can't.
This was all
charge
free.
for
Yeah.
it, 'cause it's one
But
of
the thing is, it's a labour of love. As
Yeah.
fans,
It was literally
everyone
four-
wants this
four-
thing.
yeah.
It was 4 guys that literally
And
just
they
built
made
it
the way
together.
you unlock camos and everything back the old school,
Yeah.
skill based,
Not
not
even
just a
Five
certain
Guys.
amount of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was
This
annoying.
guy.
Oh, and the currency is London train tickets.
Oh, that's brilliant! Instead of
I thought
caps,
you'd like that. Yeah.
That's
So instead of caps,
the
it's
little
actually,
orange
it's
tickets.
actually the orange tickets. It's actually the train ticket, tube tickets. yeah.
mate, that's
I know.
brilliant.
It's great. You got to check it out.
What a fucking. Oh.
They missed that.
Plus, everyone talks in London. London of accent as well.
Oh
Isn't
my
it?
gosh. That was great. What did
yeah.
you guys miss?
Oh, what's the Raiders called? They're not called Raiders. They're called something else. Are they?
With the knights.
No.
Oh, because there's ones that are called knights, and they wear all medieval knighting armor. And then there's the blind. No, it's not
the Peaky Blinders.
No, it's not. I swear it's
Oh,
called something else.
I would have bought.
They
a
are,
PC
they
for
wear-
the
they
Peaky
wear-
There's
Blinders.
another
wear the-
gang that wears the caps, and I can't remember what their name is. You
They
see
are-
them at the start.
They are Peaky Blinders, but they're not called that.
Yeah, they're called something else.
here's
Brummies.
Here's a request then to the modern community that give out free games. Can someone just remake The Warriors, please?
Oh, it was a good game, but
Rockstar.
if you go back to if you
Come
go back
out
to
and play
Have we got 3 bottles?
Right, we digress. We need to go into Gav's bag.
Gav,
Yes,
But it's a team building game.
You don't need to
You were
play
speaking
the
about food,
Gavin's
Yeah.
friends bags.
I was talking about food.
Everyone get out their bags.
I got mine in here because I can't take the
Well, I could
it's
food.
that old. I don't want to break all the casing.
I could also food.
I could
Oh,
food.
you won't.
Oh, I fucking will. Shall we take a? Well, no, we won't. We could. We won't.
We
Well,
can
you
do
still
it-
got to
we
order. You
won't.
still got to
We
order
could
it
take a
first.
quick break and
Should
order
we do
food
an
and then-
ordering break?
Peace out, H-Town. 5 minutes.
Did it.
Did you see the one that she does the interview with? Oh, what's the name of that?
The old
guy?
chap.
Yeah,
think
the
I've
old
seen
chap.
it, yeah.
And singing the Jay-Z song.
And it was
Wet
he saying something about
dreams.
like, yeah,
Concrete wet dreams.
yeah, that was it. She didn't even say the right words.
Yeah.
She didn't even say the right words, was she? She was singing it. It was like, it's where wet dreams are made. And I was like, what?
What the fuck?
What is good,
Is there?
what is good for the whole is not always good for the soul. You need to remember that. That's very good advice. That's the best advice you've ever heard. She looked at me, she said,
I love how redneck she sounds.
I hate thinking of
She's country.
She's gone clear, mate.